You know you're a great candidate, but how can you stand out from the competition? Let's start with your resume. It's important to remember that just like your state application, resumes are not one size fits all. So do not submit the same resume and application for every job. Tailor your materials to fit the position you are applying for. Make sure it is easy to read, relevant, and professional. Your resume should clearly showcase why you are qualified for the position based on your skills and experience. You can also highlight other relevant qualifications, such as volunteer work, awards you've won, professional organizations you belong to, and/or all languages you are fluent in. It is best to list the information in each section in reverse chronological order, starting with your most current experience. Include any experience that shows you meet the qualifications. When tailoring the resume for the job you're applying for, carefully read the duty statement to get a good understanding of the role. Take note of the essential functions and skills needed for the job and the minimum qualifications of the classification. Include any skills or experience you have that are most relevant to the position or that show you meet the minimum qualifications. Use similar words and phrases from the duty statement to describe your applicable experience. However, don't just copy the duty statement exactly how it is posted. The goal is to make it clear to the person reviewing your resume that your experience is transferable for the position you're applying for. Find ways to show why you stand out from other candidates. Remember, you know you're great for this position. Highlight why you are uniquely qualified. For example, if you are familiar with a specific computer system that is used within CDPH, highlight how you've utilized it in former positions and/or coursework. You may find information about such systems or software are often listed in the duty statement. Be concise and try not to use long-winded descriptions. Use specific examples whenever you can, especially with accomplishments you can quantify. When it comes to format, make it easy for the hiring team to scan your resume by keeping it simple and consistent. Use a basic font, bold section titles, and bullet points for easy readability. Maintain consistency throughout the entire document, including punctuation, verb tenses, spacing, etc. Label each section clearly, and make sure you have the appropriate information in each category. Do include name and contact information, work experience, education, licenses, certifications, relevant coursework or training, and volunteer and internship experience. Do not include a headshot, hobbies, confidential information, or salary requirements. The resume and standard state application form may seem duplicative, but there are ways in which you can maximize each. Your standard state application provides lots of space to describe the duties you performed in your previous roles, whereas the resume highlights your most relevant work history and accomplishments. Candidates may want to consider what information is not yet noted on their application and add to it on their resume. A resume provides an opportunity to go beyond duties performed and highlight accomplishments. Remember, your application package will not only demonstrate your fit for the job, but it will also be used to determine if you meet the minimum qualifications for the classification you're applying to. When you're finished writing your resume, don't forget to proofread. Ask someone else to proofread it too, to make sure you didn't miss anything. This is your first impression and your chance to stand out from many other applicants. Hiring managers only have a short amount of time to look at each resume, so any errors they see may influence them to move on to the next candidate. Remember, a great resume is one of the first steps in starting your career with CDPH. Use these tips and get even closer by applying today.